Turn up the volume, listeners. This is a review of Jet Set Radio Future, and it's gonna tease your ear holes. Jet Set Radio Future is a sequel to the Dreamcast cult classic Jet Grind Radio, and boy what a sequel it is. The cel shading, bright colors, and stylized art has allowed Jet Set Radio Future to reach critical acclaim even without breaking any major sales records. Jet Set was one of the early releases on the original Xbox in late February 2002, and was shortly thereafter put in a package deal with new Xboxes. The game takes place in Tokyo and centers around your gang of graffiti artists called the GGs. Throughout the game, you take on rival gangs by covering up their graffiti in each respective district. Of course, what would a game about underground art be without a higher power in a suit trying to shut you up?
Lately, Rokkaku's been shaking down the government, passing that Rokkaku law.
A corporate enterprise called the Rokkaku Group has infiltrated the government and is now trying to kill freedom of expression and speech. Looks like there won't be an all-male version of the vagina monologues in the streets of Tokyo anytime soon. Direction for how to take down the police scum is given by a wild underground DJ, aptly named DJ Professor K. K has an alliance to the GGs and consistently cheers them on to take down other gangs and the police while spinning some sweet tracks. All of the gangs not only seem to be artists, but also rollerblade enthusiasts. Jet Set Radio Future will go down in history as the only game post-2000 to make inline skating cool. Sorry, aggressive inline skating, your game just didn't do it for me. Now that you know what you're up against, it's time to get cracking on gameplay. It's all very simple. Collect spray paint cans, tag various parts in a level. Districts have boss challenges, which are usually getting your character from point A to B using rails, ramps, and boosts, which at times can seem insultingly simple. Then you have to fight the police, which entails spraying cops in the face after you've knocked them over. Jet Set's target demographic is as follows: angry teenagers who were forced to leave the mall because they were loitering, and adults who have recently received a parking ticket. You can be injured, although it's quite difficult to do so. Running into cars or buses will do it, but most of the time, they stop for you as you haphazardly skate across the street. Being hit by the police, flying off a level, or falling into water will also take away health, but those are a given. Jet Set doesn't come without its pitfalls. One is the lack of difficulty. This game is very simple. Characters each have their own set of stats, but they feel inconsequential. An increased level of difficulty, or at least the option to increase difficulty, would have been a welcome change. Another issue is camera work. At times, the camera will glitch through walls, making anything impossible to see, and the POV cam just breaks the fast pace of the game. Those issues seem small in comparison to the finished product. There are so many redeeming qualities about this game. My absolute favorite part of Jet Set Radio Future is the music. The soundtrack stands out as one of the most interesting, diverse, and functional in gaming history. The game works with a pre-mixed playlist full of heart-pumping tracks tailored to each district. But the bottom line is, Jet Set is just plain fun. Every district is a giant playground to explore. The character animations feature flashy grinds which roll into amazing aerial acrobatic feats that turn me into a giggling mess. The unlocks are another solid part of the game. You can discover new characters, additional graffiti to add to your repertoire, and extra tracks to be cycled through playlists. Pick up this game used or borrow it from a friend and crush through it. Oh, also, remember, Jet Set does not condone tagging or spraying people in the face with rattle cans. They just make it really fun.